Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2020 Toyota Supra 3.0 that we have for sale. One awesome sports car. Finally, Toyota has resurrected the Supra brand, and man, what an awesome product. I have a very soft spot in my heart for Toyota Supras. I started my automotive career in the mid-90s at a Toyota dealership, and we had lots of used, and we had a few new Supras, and those were the ones that really put Toyota on the map. That particular generation with that legendary 2JZ inline 6 engine. You could get it naturally aspirated or turbocharged back then. Obviously the turbocharged one was the one to get, with a little over 300 horsepower. Man, what an awesome vehicle. And finally, Toyota has resurrected the brand, and to stay true to the 2JZ, with this new Supra, it also features an inline 6, but instead of one that was derived from Toyota, this actually features a BMW engine. In fact, the Supra is largely based on the BMW Z4 platform. Though Toyota definitely adds its own flavor, interior exterior styling is completely different than BMW, and of course the Z4 is a retractable hardtop convertible, where this is a hardtop coupe. So definitely two different animals. Toyota definitely adds its own flavor to this, and I think you know, who better to base a vehicle on than BMW. BMW is known for making some of the best sports cars, driver's cars in the world, and they've been making inline sixes for decades and decades. Really, no one else makes inline 6 engines these days, but BMW still does, and they make one of the best in the business, and it's a fantastic engine to have in this Supra. Pumps out right around 330 horsepower. Lots of power for a very light vehicle. I know the newer Supras, they did up the output to 380 horsepower. I've driven both. Obviously with 380 horsepower it's a little bit faster, but honestly this thing is pretty this thing is ridiculously fast with 330 horsepower. So if you're not an all-out speed demon, maybe you can save a little bit of money versus a newer one and get a first generation 2020 like this one. This has 25,598 miles on it. It's a one-owner clean Carfax vehicle. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. Beautiful leather interior, lovely contrast stitching, JBL audio system, beautiful carbon fiber trim, and this does not feel like fake stuff. This looks very real. They're not cutting any corners of a product like this. Electronic parking brake. We have some safety features. I think it has blind spot warning, front and rear parking sensors. We have adaptive cruise control. This one features an 8-speed automatic transmission, sourced from BMW. It does have a manual shift mode. You can use the shifter to shift gears, or you have these nice, I think they're magnesium paddle shifters. They feel very nice, not cheap plastic ones. Very nice quality feel to them. Also a nice wireless charger. I have my phone on it now, and I have a larger iPhone of a case, so I find that my phone doesn't always fit into these wireless chargers. This fits plenty good. And the nice thing about it kind of has this thing around it, so when you're doing some performance driving, your phone's not flying all over the place. They're definitely doing some thinking when engineering this vehicle. Dual zone auto climate control. We have navigation, parking camera, obviously front and rear parking sensors. Really nice color combination in gray on black leather. This thing is in beautiful shape, hardly a mark on it. And look at the creases and curves on this thing. This thing is absolutely stunning. I love the way it looks. You can just spend hours just admiring all the beautiful lines on this Supra. There's really no bad angle on this car, or whatever angle you look at it, it looks absolutely beautiful. Also, very wide track for amazing handling. This is actually one of the shortest wheelbase, widest track vehicles that you can buy in the United States. And that definitely makes this thing a remarkably well handling vehicle. Decent amount of trunk space. You have a cargo area protector. You can remove this if you need a little bit more space, but this keeps things out of prying eyes. It's actually deceivingly larger than it at first appears. You can see you have some recesses in here that go pretty deep, so you can fit a little bit more stuff than what originally looks like at first glance. Definitely enough space for some luggage for a nice weekend getaway with your significant other. Really nice carbon fiber accents. I like how they have this lip here to kind of cut down on wind turbulence when you have the windows down. They definitely thinking of some stuff developing this car. Massive brakes, The front end styling is absolutely gorgeous. Really cool looking cube design LED headlights provide outstanding nighttime visibility. And then is this marvelous lump of an engine, inline 6 from BMW, 330 horsepower. One of the best, I almost said V6 inline 6s around, and it stays true to the original blueprint of the Supra with that 2JZ inline 6 from the 90s. We have some great promotions going on right now. Complimentary delivery to pretty much anywhere in Washington and Oregon. We can put this in our car hauler. We can tow it to you. We can print up all the paperwork. So with our mobile delivery service, this beautiful Supra 3.0 can be all yours without leaving your neighborhood. And of course, if you live a little bit further out than Washington and Oregon, we can ship it anywhere in the US pretty much. Obviously that can't be complimentary, but we work with lots of transportation and logistics companies, so we can get you a very competitive shipping rate. Just contact us for more details. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.